today we're going to be doing something new. Well, I'm going to be using something new. You may have already heard of these and used these, but it's a safety razor. And this came about because it's in Walmart. And as you may know, when you go into Walmart, you don't necessarily go in and get what you initially intended for. You get a lot more than what you set out to get. I was in the deodorant aisle and I looked to my right and I saw these safety razors, and I've come across these online and on the internet before and even on some YouTube videos. And I figured, what the heck, I want to expand my arsenal when it comes to the trade of the beard. So I went ahead and I picked this up. I have been using a straight razor as of late, as opposed to the cartridge razors that people generally use. And there are benefits when it comes to either a straight razor or a safety razor. One thing is precision and closeness of the shave. In my personal experience, I get a lot closer shave with a straight razor. We'll see about the safety razor. And in addition to the closeness, also precision on the straight razor, especially when it comes up to the line. When it comes to the cartridge razors, I'm having to guess where it's going to end up cutting, and I don't have to do that. And this, I would assume, is going to be generally along the same lines of a straight razor. Also, and this is a big one, and I don't know if a lot of people think about this, but cost. Now, on average for the cartridge razors annually is around $240 a year. When it comes to a safety razor or a straight razor, a safety razor for this handle, this was $18. And it does come with 5 double-sided razor blades. So that is already a tremendous savings. And I believe for 100 replacement, now these are double-sided replacement blades, I think it's around $20 or $30. If you happen to know the exact number, please fill us in and let us know. There's a total of $30 for this and 100 blades, as opposed to $240 annually for the cartridge razors. So it's a tremendous savings. Now, it's a tremendous amount of savings. Yeah, and another thing with these cartridge razors, a lot of them, they have multiple blades. Let's say anywhere from 3 to 5, depending on the brand. And what's bad about that is, for one, if you think about it, when they get dull, that's 5 blades that are rubbing against your skin, and you're more likely to have ingrown hairs, razor burn, etc. Aside from that, those blades, they get clogged a lot easier than either a safety razor or a straight razor. When a razor does get clogged, it's more susceptible to building bacteria, and that again, that goes into razor burns, not razor burns, but as far as bacteria build up on your face and breaking out, acne, etc. As far as the benefits, one more time, that's going to be, you have potentially 5 dull blades rubbing up and down your face. You're more likely to have clogging happen on those multiple blades, leading to a buildup of bacteria, and then that get into your skin, and then cost. And then there's also precision. So all in all, there's a lot of pros when it comes to either doing the straight razor or the safety razor. Sorry if I'm rambling. And being that we have this little break because of my rambling, if you have any comments or feedback pertaining to straight razors, safety razors, or cartridge razors, let us know. Whatever you can come up with, it doesn't matter the topic, just give us any insight that you have pertaining to any 3 of those devices. Now, pertaining to this specific razor, it's nothing fancy. I picked this up from Walmart. Well, it might be fancy, but I picked it up from Walmart and it was really cheap, $18. It's a Van der Hagen. Let me pick up the box that it came in. This is the box that it came in. Hopefully the glare doesn't mess up, allowing you to see what it is. So yeah, Van der Hagen. It is, what does it say about it? Van der Hagen traditional safety razor, butterfly opening for quick blade change. Now, at the bottom, you simply twist this and it opens up, and you can take the blade out change it or put it in. So you simply put it right on here. There's a little bar that you set it on that it fits perfectly. And then you go ahead and tighten this, tighten it all the way, and it's actually gonna slightly bend the razor blade, so that helps with it actually cutting your hair. Now, just as with the straight razor, the safety razor, you have to have it around a 30-degree angle for it to cut correctly. They call it a safety razor because there's a top of the razor that you press up against your skin and it won't cut you whatsoever. So that's the safety mechanism before the blade, and it's the same way on the other end. I'm not really sure if you can see that or not. You can probably look it up online. So we're gonna be doing a beard cleanup using that safety razor. We'll also be using, whoa, I almost spilled this everywhere. So in addition to the safety razor, we're also gonna be using beard oil from the Beard Struggle. This is Ragnarok. And then also we're gonna be using beard balm in the mustache and my hair, as I typically do. All right, enough talk, more action. Let's get into the cleanup. I don't ordinarily put shaving cream or shaving gel on my cheek line when I'm trimming it. Let's see here. And you're not supposed to use this kind right here because then it's not as precise when you're trying to make that line. But I'm doing it anyways. Now this is literally my first time ever using a safety razor. Not too shabby. Take me a little bit to find the sweet spot of this safety razor. One of the pluses about this is you can flip it around to the other side once the side that you were just using is clogged up. Okay. Not too bad for the first time with the safety razor. Now, it's not as precise as the straight razor, and that may be due to the fact that I'm used to using the straight razor as opposed to this being my first time with a safety razor. Nonetheless, not too shabby. It did take a bit longer to make sure that it was straight, but I guess that'll come with time, with getting used to this and using it more often. Now, we're gonna go ahead and move to the side of the beard. With this, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to use this mirror back here so that I don't mess up. That was super easy. Not bad at all. We are now done with the safety razor. Next up, we are going to work on the shape of the beard. We're gonna keep it as natural as possible. With that said, I'm gonna poof out the beard, if you will, and just kind of trim up the scragglers on the sides and just come in a tad bit on the beard, again, preserving the natural shape. You can either use a pick or you can use a brush, whatever you have handy. I have the brush, I don't have a pick actually. So here we go. Poofing it out a little bit. All right, so it's poofed out. I just wanna kind of go down a little bit, kind of emulating how it sets naturally. Now this is a very delicate process. You want to do this very slow because once it's gone and you're gonna have to wait some time for it to grow back, obviously. Again, nice and slow. Also, one more pointer, make sure that you're doing the exact same thing to both sides. So anything that you do over on this side, make sure that you're doing the same exact thing over here. Again, take it nice and slow and go back and forth. I have a oblong face, so I want to keep my beard a little more on the wide side. That way it kind of breaks it up a little bit and I don't look like a huge rectangle, if that makes sense. With my beard, I don't really do anything underneath my beard because it's long enough to where you don't even see it, so I don't worry about it. That, and when you do cut underneath, it tends to irritate the skin because those hair follicles that you just, or hair follicles, those hairs that you've just cut tend to be sharp and poke at you. Again, all I'm doing is just trimming off any of the outlying hairs. One of the benefits of doing this is that it makes your beard look a lot more full, a lot more dense as opposed to being long and scraggly. But it all depends on your preference on what you're going for. Going back to what I just did, I basically just shaved off the outliers and taking it really slow because this is a very delicate process because you don't want to go too far into your beard, messing up the overall natural shape. So yes, so that's been cleaned up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line up the side of the beard. Again, what I'm going to try to do is go along with a natural hairline. That way making the overall presentation look as natural as possible. So this is going to be what I'm cleaning up in here. And again, everyone has their preference in regard to how they like to shape the side of the beard. And I, for one, again, I'm going to go along with a natural hairline, hopefully. This is what the side of the beard looks like. I really wanted to keep it a little wider, a little more natural, but I did come in a little more than I wanted to. Nonetheless, I don't think it's too bad. Check out this side. Cheek lines are done, the side of the beard is done. We've shaped it a little bit. We've even got this neckline right there all taken care of. Last things to do are put a little beard oil in my beard and then also put some beard balm in my mustache, and then with the excess beard balm, I put that in my hair and style my hair. The Beard Struggle Beard Oil, this is Ragnarok. It's a nice amber woodsy scent, really subtle. That's why I like to use this. Let me see. Yeah, I put about 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rub it in my hand. And this, if you don't know, the priority of the beard oil is not necessarily just to go into your beard hair, but also to rub it into your skin to help moisturize. It helps prevent itchiness and flaking. There we go. Beard oil check. And now I go ahead and I take my beard balm. I put this in my mustache to help with the structure of it. And then again, I'll put the excess in my hair and then I'll style my hair. And I used about that much in my mustache and then also in my hair. There we go. So just in the mustache. I don't really like using the mustache wax because that's a little too sticky. It's not necessarily what I'm going for. Again, it goes into that natural look. There we go. And then the excess, put in my hair. Alrighty, we are good to go. And again, I like using that beard balm in my mustache and my hair because it's that, what's that saying? 2 birds, 1 stone. You know what I'm talking about, hopefully. And yes, we are still in the awkward stage with my hair, growing it back out from a buzz cut to something a little more substantial. So we're just gonna have to make do with the way that it looks right now. But all in all, what do you guys think? I definitely think that the beard looks more full, more dense with this quick little cleanup. And going back to the safety razor, you know what? I am impressed. I only have one little nick. I think it was on the back of my neck somewhere, a tiny little nick. And for the first time using that, I consider that a win. Now, the one drawback to this compared to the straight razor is it's not, like I was saying before, it's not as precise. But again, the more I use this, I'll probably be more comfortable with making that line and knowing where it'll be. All in all, I definitely consider this first time using the safety razor a win. I mean, I'll take the one tiny little nick. I've got more than that from the Cartridge razor. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. I'm super stoked with it. It was a good investment. I mean, it was only $18 for the actual razor handle, and I think it's like 20 bucks for a package of 100 blades. If I'm wrong about that, I'll put it in the video, like in subtitles or something. As always, I hope that you found this video helpful, perhaps intriguing. If you did, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. Until next time, peace.